All right, after the derby has been played, every single time there's so much talk about what is likely to happen in the second leg. But this time around, we're going to have a very honest and open conversation. We are interactive, and welcome to the show wherever you are watching across the world. This is Marawa Moments, and what a moment, because when you've got two gentlemen, very esteemed gentlemen, especially attached to Orlando Pirates, one that I'm sure we haven't seen in a very long time. The other one, I think his sport is more famous than he is, and whichever way you look at it, it doesn't ever, ever, ever get tired of being on that head. Edward Magents Butala is here. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me, Robs.
How many years are you celebrating that lesser sport?
I've lost count. I've lost count over, I think it's 21 years.
21 years?
Yeah.
You've lost count because you can't count, or you've lost count because it's just too many years?
There's too many years, and then I just fell in love, and then I said, I'll see the day.
It's the only thing you've ever fallen in love with, right?
Yeah. But it's my wife and the sport, not vice versa.
So who comes first?
All
right, talk about love. They loved him when he was here as an Orlando Pirates coach. He was the man that ignited the then happy people. Kosta Papic is here. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You still call Bill Clinton?
I don't know. Maybe he's get older.
But you're getting younger.
Definitely. I'm trying.
Welcome into the country again.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But you're living here now?
Around. Just came 3 weeks ago. Tried to set up something with my former players. Struggling a little bit with that, and we will see what is going to happen in the future.
All right. We're going to talk about what it is that he's struggling with his former players, because it's very, very close to that group of players that made sure that Johannesburg Stadium was the fortress. It was difficult for a lot of people to break that Orlando Pirates team. They might not have won in terms of silverware, but it was about the kind of flair and the play and the energy that was there that excited people. You watched the Soweto derby over the weekend. What did you make of the game, firstly?
First of all, I'm hear what you said in your show on the radio, and I listened what these people said, and I'm a little bit surprised, especially about the Chiefs supporters. It is too early to talk about anything. First is a set of the players which the Chiefs cannot buy the new one. That is have what is have. And if we give the chance to Gavin to do the job, what he is usually doing, he's going to make the good and strong Kaizer Chiefs in a future. I'm not talking about the 10 years future. I'm talking about maybe next season or the next half of the season. But he needs the time. Gavin is used to work in a, let me say, like smaller club, Swallows, Wits, Supersport. And he's working 7 years on those clubs. Yeah. He's have a time, doesn't have a pressure. And for him now, coming to the big club like a Chiefs, the pressure coming from the first minute when you're entering in a arena. He need the time to adapting on everything, the players adapting on him. When is that time coming, you will see what is going to happen with the Chiefs in the future. Which is meaning, if we are judging about him now, really, and start to talking about who's supposed to be changed, who is not playing, who is playing, it's too early. It's too early. We need to give him the time. Pirates, because there's a Pirates play against Chiefs, or Chiefs play against Pirates, whatever. I'm a little bit surprised, honestly speaking, to see my former team to playing in a counter-attack. I'm not used to it, to Pirates play like that football. I'm used to it to Pirates dictate the tempo and the game and everything, the passing.
But you also got to be careful when you say your former team. Remember, you got two of them. You coach both of those teams. So one of the rare opportunities that you have to say, hey, I'm Kosta Papic, former coach of Kaizer Chiefs, former coach of Orlando Pirates.
Yeah, but in Pirates, I'm 2 years. In the Kaizer Chiefs, I'm
within a year.
3-4 months.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Pirates like my former club, who I'm coaching. I'm not used to it on that, you know. And for me, it's a little bit scary what is going to happen in the future. Because they are playing the big match and playing like that. When it's coming the small team again, when they're going to pack the bus, I want to see how is that going to look. You know, to playing against Pirates, for example, I don't know which club I'm going to mention, okay, TTM. When is TTM going to play against Pirates? He's not going to play total offensive football. He's going to little bit pack the bus, something like that. And I want to see the Pirates, how he's going to play in that role.
So you're saying they're playing too conservative?
It's look like that for me.
Yeah. Okay. That's an interesting one. Don't be apologetic about that, because it's about honest opinions. And from your side, Magents, I mean, you watch the game. What Kosta is talking about is saying that he's used to more of the attack, not them holding back and waiting to see what the opposition is doing. What was your overall take, though, on the game generally?
Yeah, look, I think from the onset, Pirates had the upper hand. They were more, they had more confidence than Chiefs, because remember Chiefs, they came from 3-0 beaten and draw, which was, no, they won, even though it was a own goal, but it was still counted as a win. They're not that stable, you understand? And I remember Gavin is trying to get his formation right now. He's trying to introduce young ones with experience. But yeah, it's not getting his footing right. Like the coach said, let's give him time. Even though we don't know what is the plan around him and Chiefs, whether it was said this year we just building, next year we'll go for honors or whatever, we don't know. But as you know, Chiefs Pirates, they're instant. They just want instant results.
But after one game or two games, I mean, surely into balekile manje Magents masisiringa ke as amajita ke manje ukuthi bafethu seyadlalwa kumnandi khona la kushoda khona uphela ukhumbula ukuthi lama club oyi2 5 and 6 years abanama trophy next.
Yeah, and remember Chiefs Pirates is going to be that battle.
Yeah.
Giants of Soweto, who came first, the chicken or the egg, Mr. Bill.
Yeah,
understand?
definitely.
Yeah, so there'll be always that tension when it's Chiefs Pirates. But I know supporters for these big teams, they don't have that time to say, give him time, give him that. They just want instant results.
That's what I'm said. Different to working in a big club like Chiefs and Pirates is a different story than you working in other clubs. Yeah. When you entering, you are already feel the pressure.
The heat, yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, but you also got a very protective chairman. He doesn't just fire like other club chairmen who make you play, I don't know, 2 or 3 months or 2 weeks, and then they fire you. He takes his time. Even when Steve Kompela was at Kaizer Chiefs, and people were like, no, you know what, kept protecting him because he doesn't want to fall into the trap of being known as a... Remember, he played football at the highest level. He understands, so he absorbs all of that. So I don't think it'll be as easy as the fans getting their say that soon.
I'm agree with you. That is another good things about the Chiefs. They always try to protect the players and the coaches, except one occasion. But for him now, I mean, I'm talking about the supporters. It's too early after the one match to talking something like that. So 2-3 matches. It's too early. I know that the officials, the Kaizer, is going to cool down the situation. That is not the issue. I am not talking about that. Talking about the supporters. They must to cool down a little bit, to trust on these things what is happened in a club. Whatever quality players they have now, you will see that quality players later. You understand me? From the games, they are coming better and better. That's what I believe is going to happen. That's what I believe. But one more thing. There's the first derby who is playing without supporters.
Yeah.
And the next one is in the next 7 days. is going to be
Also, no supporters.
with a 90,000 empty chairs. It is not easy for both teams to play football like how they are playing when the supporters there. It's not going to be easy. I'm definitely sure the Chiefs players is going to play 30% better if the supporters in the stadium. I'm definitely sure. For 50% better, Pirates players is going to play better than when it's in the empty stadium. We will see what is going to happen on Sunday. For my opinion, the game is not over yet, for my opinion.
Can they come back? That's the question, because it's 3-0. We've seen miracles happen where 3-0, first leg, the losing team comes and scores 4, for example.
Look, Robert, angiboni bazobuya labantu. They're very wounded. They limp him very much.
Yeah.
Because I think also coach, this methodology or philosophy, the players are so understand. And then also to putting 3-4 players, young ones at the goal in the derby. For me, he say Pirates, okay, you can walk over me. Understand? I think maybe how can I introduce us slowly? Remember, my belief is that young players, when you introduce them, you must introduce them slowly, one by one, and on a winning team, not under pressure.
But if a player has earned
I'm not
a
agree with that.
yeah, I'm going to say, if a player has earned like a man of the match performance previously, you're not going to go and put him on the bench. So if Ungobo plays well and he says, Coach, I've played well, I've got my hand up, you're not going to say, hey, it's a derby now, I'm going to protect you, I'm going to put you one side. How do they crack into the big league? Surely. Hey?
You became a best player on the big match, not on the small match. It's simple.
Yeah.
Pele came in a World Cup, became a player. If he plays Santos against Academica, who will know about Pele? I believe on youngsters, and I'm always giving them, put them in a fire when it's the fire. And you know, you're rising like a phoenix, and you show the character, and you show the quality, who are you gone? And if you're gone, you're not, that is meaning you not deserve to play. You're not wearing the jersey. Somebody else is coming. Okay, in my time, in Orlando Pirates, how many youngsters I have? And they played the big derby?
Yeah.
They played. Macania, Cheese Boy, Gift, left back. What is the problem about that? I mean, if you are a player, you are a player. If you're not, you're not. Do I give you the chance against, I don't know, Silver Star or whatever name we're going to mention now, and you show me you are a good player, when his chief's coming, you are disappeared. In that case, you are not a player.
Because that is why the big problem has always been players are introduced at the age of 27, and you say that's a youngster. You know,
Yeah.
I used the other day the example of a Marcus Rashford. I think he had scored a goal, and the commentator actually highlighted. He said that's his 222nd appearance for the club, and he's only 22 years old. So that makes you think, and you're saying, my goodness, he's also a major player as far as the England national team is concerned at the age of 22. How many players can you say that Raheem Sterling was the same? Were you knocking on 50 caps for England, and you were a major player when he was at Liverpool, major player at Manchester City? Is that you can't restrict based on age.
No.
You can't. It's got to be on ability.
Robiza bulali pirate thambe.
Kanjani?
Bawuzofaka labafana uthi wena what.
Kanti ulindeni why bedlala lapho kwi-Pirates?
Izokudla 3
But
fast.
bazobuya ngithi futhi.
Izokudabula. And ispirit salentwana uzosibulala.
Never.
Uyakuthola. Lentwana okay uwinile man of the match. Bekadlala nabo bani? Abantu
But bedlala kuphi? Bengadlali
bakufaka ama-eye drop nama-eye contact lens ababoni labantu bekadlala
I'm
nabo.
sorry, I don't understand what you said.
But you can pick it up.
I just wanted to remind you.
Yeah.
Do we agree there is 13 years ago, Kune is a young player?
Yeah. When he came on, yeah.
And who bring him in the first team?
You tell me.
I'm asked that, how is it calling that goalkeeper? He's going to the Germany after the first, Rowan
Fernandez.
Yes.
Yeah.
And tell him, my friend, he need a chance. And I give him the chance, and he started to keep him the goal during my time in Chiefs. And he's youngster, yes. And who is the Kune now?
Still there.
I mean,
Still
national team player and all those
Still
things.
called up again. Yeah.
And he's young. Yes, he's young at that time, but he's a good late Senso. Same thing.
Yeah.
When I'm have a situation I choose between the Gift Leremi and somebody older at that time in Orlando Pirates, I choose the Gift, and I give him the chance to play, and he showed the quality what he have in that time before he died. He showed the character. He's possible to play every league in the world. And if I wait and I give him Silver Star, Marisburg, those kind of matches, he's not going to show the real character. He's going to show it against Sundowns, the Chiefs. That is the matches when you rise like a player, for my opinion.
And you were able to get out of. I know he was one of your favorite players, Phumudzo Manenje. You know.
Okay.
But people didn't understand why at the time. You know, some of the Pirates fans never understood that. But you gave him consistently an opportunity to go and prove himself until in the end, I think he showed his character and he showed what he could do. What does it take for you to get to that stage where you can actually get that out of a player?
The situation what you have in a team, and you know exactly what kind of type of the players you have and the style of football what you have, you need that kind of player.
Right.
And if I'm not giving him the chance to play, he's not going to prove himself, and he's not going to prove anything to the Orlando Pirates supporters. I push, I try, I did everything much as I can to encourage him to continue to play more and more, more and more. And he did it. And he did it. He's coming from the Wits or whatever, start to playing, start to scoring the goals. And what else you want? If I have one more striker to combine two of them, we're going to kill everybody in a half season. It's not a problem about it. But unfortunately, I don't have it in that time. I have him and the second strikers, who is a different kind of players. If I have one more Manenze, in that case, Manenze is going to play far better football than what he's playing, and that another one is also going to play the good football. In that case, when you have that two guys who's competing to each other, it's going to be a different story. He's alone, and he's trying much as he can. He's improved everybody. He's a good player. In that time, he's doing very well for Pirates. But unfortunately, we not score the goals. The chances are we creating. That is the difference.
But good like KCA Chiefs back on. Labantu they contested last season. Baba go number one the whole almost season. But the second, I don't take those excuses. Say what we can't sign, we can't. That cream of the crop is still there, 100%.
But who was the top goal scorer for Chiefs?
I'm not sure. It's no
Nokovic.
Dukovic, yes, injured.
So
unfortunately, he's
exactly.
injured.
So that's a key player for them. I mean, it's almost like saying,
but it's not a one-man show.
No, but it's not. But if one man is scoring, if one man is the target,
very important part of the
overall
chain.
Machinery.
Exactly. Very important part.
So if he's not there, trust me, you can have the same players, and you're not wrong there. But if your main guy who was delivering not only just goals but assists, you know, then there's a problem. And he would have been working well for a Gavin Hunt type of football in terms of getting him in the box. Well, he's been able to convert to Bernard Parker. So Bernard Parker has become a very versatile player that he has. And you look at Pirates. Pirates have got all the former Wits players now that were with Gavin last season. From the captain, Hlachwayo, Chukamanja, Munari, even Dion Hotto's on the bench. They're all there. 6 of them started the first game of the season.
But then somebody must jack up the players, because now if the striker is injured, And the spirit is a little bit down, coach. We need somebody who can jack up the other ones.
But how?
Because they're not going to fall heads and say, Jugovic is injured, what, we can't score. No, they must do something. There must be plan B.
But where do you get the plan B?
Then you cannot buy the player.
And you can't buy the player. And they just released a statement this afternoon saying that all the players that had been training with them up until now, when they were hoping that the appeal would be in their favor, now that it's against them, so the Hlantis of this world can no longer have a chance because they can only start signing from July 2021. So that is a problem. So they've released all of those players to go choose a club of their own. So that's the latest that comes through, is that what you have now is all you have. So it's got to work. You've got to make it work. One way or the other, it's got to work. And what that takes away or gives into is a guy like Njangas, who everybody has been saying, give him a chance, give him a chance.
Yeah.
But every coach comes through and doesn't give him a chance. And it says something about what it is that the players...
Robert, wait a minute. Who said this Gavin not going to give him the chance?
He's giving him a chance because he's on the bench. And Gavin has said that he is working hard at training, so he's one of the players that he is going to give him a chance. Maybe not now,
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. He's 3 matches in a Chiefs. And you said nobody gave him the chance. He came from Baroka to Chiefs during the Middendorf time. Only one coach. This is the second coach in a Chiefs during the Nchangasi time. If, I said, I'm repeat again, if it's Nchangasi serious and is professional and stop to doing something which he's doing before and concentrate fully on the football, he's going to be a player of the season. And Gavin definitely going to give him the chance. I know what I'm talking.
So what does he need to eliminate? You've said something, and you know I listen very carefully. So what are those things? Please don't dodge the question. What are those things that he must stop doing so that he can get that chance?
Okay. Usually players in this country like the womanizing, drinking, going out, going in the nightlife. First salary, go for a car. Second salary, go for another car. The third salary, go for a third car. The fourth salary may be for father and mother. And those kind of things. And it's, when you're wearing the Chiefs and Pirates jersey, you think you are reaching the cloud 9. When you walk in a street, you believe to everybody knows you. You sign the autogram or make the selfie more than any time in your life. And that is affecting the brain. And he became a star without even touch the ball. If is that not affecting him and he stopped to thinking about those things and concentrate on football and play football and only football, is going to be a player of the season. Without voting, without questioning. And in that case, Gavin going to give him the chance to play. When he start to play football, not for a fans, not for a girlfriend, not for any, for himself, for the team, for the Kaiser Chiefs, you will see what is going to happen. He's a brilliant talent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they
He's a
signed
brilliant
him.
talent.
Yeah.
I work with, I find him.
Yeah.
He came to Black Leopards. I put him in a team. I fight for him to be signed. Robert, he's played 6 months for Black Leopards, from January to June. I left the Black Leopards in June. For that 6 months, the man from the streets, without registration, for any club before, which is meaning we registered him with a ID card for a club, playing in a second division, became a national team player. You understand what kind of talent he had. If he lose that talent for something else, instead of showing that in a football, in that case, we're
But
going
who's
to lose
there
him.
to help him though? Because
Gavin is there. I'm definitely sure Gavin
so
is going to help.
you're confident that Gavin will give? Because he
100%.
has said it. He has said it publicly, even on the show here.
Yeah.
We've asked him, and he said, you know what, the boy is there, and it's for him to prove to me as the new coach what it is that he can do. And he's been on the bench. So the fact that you're on the bench and you're not sitting in the grandstand or sitting at home watching, you are being brought closer to where the heat and the energy is. And coach is right. I mean, you know, you've played with players that have been naturally talented, but discipline-wise, you know, they're not there.
I concur with coach. I mean, if you're not mentally strong in this game, you won't make it. Because you need to set up your goals from the onset. From the onset when you join the team, coach.
Yeah.
Whether you want to play for Chiefs, you want to go overseas, you want to play for national Chiefs, you must have those goals.
Exactly.
But if you don't have those goals, that's where you'll go and buy first salary, buy a car, second salary, a woman, a car, a woman, drinks and all that. Because now you're not there for something, you're just there for fame, to be seen.
But who provides the mentoring? Because that is all part of it. The other day we had Jair here, and he lost interest in the game and then left and then went to study. He's come back. He wants to play the game now. Do the players get some form of mentoring, like your naturally gifted Njangas of this world, to say, boy, listen, you've got talent, but also age is running. So that limited time that you have to play football is doubly limited now because you're not playing first team. Who offers them that mentoring, that ability to say, change, be better?
So many things supposed to be having in a one professional club.
Yeah.
It is not only about the coach, players, and the chairman of the club. They must have a psychologist. You must have a physio, all those things. That is some from the sum of the club that is missing. We are now too much on that video analyzing, too much computer. Everybody's have that laptop and looking what is that guy doing, how he's running, what he's doing. That is not give us the reality. That is give us the physical part of his body, which is possible to be in athletic or in a gymnastic or in a handball or volleyball. Everything is same, physical part. Quality of the football is not meaning you are running or not running. How you're running and what you do with that running and how you passing the ball and receiving the ball. That computer cannot tell you. How you receive the ball. Do you receive the ball in the right moment and give yourself pass and score the goal? That computer cannot tell you. It's going to tell you just receive the ball.
Yeah.
Exactly. And to add on that,
you get my point?
No, I'm with you.
And to encourage him to be a better player is depending on the coach and everybody else. Even the teammate. I spoke with my players, former players.
Yeah.
They say something which is very bad for me to say. Coach, thank you because you make us to work together to be a unity. And we start to rising every match because you believe on us. Which is meaning the message for the coaches. You must to believe on your player.
Yeah.
If you not believe on him, in that case, you're not going to get anything from him. If you not encourage him to be better, tomorrow he's going to be same like yesterday. And you're not getting anything. Which is meaning there's is a process between the player, coach, officials, or all those things, supporters, you know, all those things must work together to some of the players who is lost, come back on the track and show the character what he have, I mean the football character. If we just sitting and said, okay, it's over, and we find another one, you know, they're like in a market, you know. You're not good.
Just choose.
I can believe, coach, when you were coaching those youngsters, you made them believe that they can play, they can be the best. I still remember or recall the one word that was pushing the boys was attack.
Yeah, Bondarenko.
Yeah. He also used to say attack. You understand? So That's the way I used to, and every time I could see the body language when those boys enter the field, that what they want is just to go forward, to attack, you know. But like going back to your question, I've been complaining, raising this voice. Big teams, big money. You must have those social workers, psychologists, because here you're working with so many minds, different backgrounds. You understand? And I'm not sure our team managers what they do, or it's just to book tickets. If we go into Durban, book transport, because for me, managers they don't manage. They just controlling or being there. I'm a boy. For example, when I joined Pirate, I never saw 50,000 cash in my pocket. And here I come there, they give me 50,000 cash. And I was over the moon. I thought I'll just control, not listen to anybody. I feel like I was the boss. I was Schwarzenegger. You understand? I can do anything. Nobody will tell me.
Yeah.
But if they give me 50, they say, go to that room. Yeah. After the 50, go and see Mr. Bill Clinton there. And then I got there, then you advise me about how to save, how to spend.
Yeah.
But we don't see those things.
No. I have it that in Pirates.
Yeah.
I have it that in a.
You had it?
Yes.
So who was doing it? Was that your job?
No. I'm find somebody who give him the lesson what they doing with his money, and how to invest those kind of things.
Right.
I did it that with my players. We go to a Discovery building. We have a lecture for food, what they're going to eat, without the camping, which is meaning preparation period, what you eat, during the after the match, what you eat, how to recuperation and everything, including that people who is giving the lecture about what you do with your money. When you receive the salary, what you do first, and where you put your money. I did it. They remember that, or they not remember that, I don't know, but I did it. I find somebody who going to tell them. Even in a Black Leopards, I did the same thing. It's important to players understand to somebody think about them. And when he have a 50,000, if he have somebody from that 50,000, that same money remain until to today, if he knows where to put that money.
Exactly.
And he's investing that money.
Because a lot of the time, you found that there's no investment. At times, they don't even know what to do with the money because there's no tax that is deducted. And then much later, then only does the revenue service say, hey, you played so many years, you were earning, you owe us so much, and yet you've blown that money. So you don't even have that money. Then already you're getting into trouble from a legal point of view. And that for me becomes the biggest problem. In closing the Derby conversation, because we've got other things that we need to talk about with you guys, there's a belief from your side that Chiefs will come back, so all of the fans that are watching, commenting.
Who, me?
No, they won't.
No,
you're a Pirates man through and through.
Besides, they won't come back. They're limping strong.
They're limping? So which means if they're limping now, they're going to limp the whole season?
This one is over. It's over. That's it. Pirates is going to the next round.
With more goals on set over the weekend?
Yeah, they have to score at least 2. They mustn't sit on their laurels and say, we got 3, what. No. Anything is possible, but I don't see Chiefs coming back. I don't see Chiefs scoring 2 goals, coach.
Well, they missed the opportunity to get that 1 goal, which would have kind of given some hope.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. But they also got 90 minutes to do just the same as what Pirates did. Level playing field, start afresh. What's the level of motivation? What are the tactical changes? Do you go on more of a Katsande? Castro, yes, he was there, he was in the box, missed an opportunity that you would expect a guy like him to have been able to finish, but previously had a better game. You bring in a Parker with more of the experience. So you've got that, like you were saying, the elder statesman, Ramacham Pachlela, everybody's there to lead. But How many more games before it starts to gel?
That we will see. About the revenge on Sunday. The Pirates is a little bit struggling now with the coach. Coaches have private issues.
Yeah.
Travel, we don't know when he's coming back. In the meantime, the new coach is going to coaching the team. If is he not coming back, which is meaning small disadvantage for Pirates. But I just wanted to ask you something. You are too long in a country, in a football, longer than me, of course. Tell me, please, when is the sum of them score 4 goals?
One player.
No. One team against another score 4.
Hardly happens.
Hardly. Do you remember in the last 20 years it's happened?
When you were there.
No, I'm not score 4. I'm not receive 4.
Not receive 4, you.
Not receiving or scoring, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Tell me which club, Pirates and Chiefs, score 4 goals. Do you remember?
In the derby.
In Derby. Thank you very much. I see you are trying to thinking, which is meaning you don't remember. To be honest with you, Chiefs need to score 4 goals.
Yeah.
Not 3.
Yeah.
If he scored 3, we go in extra time.
Yeah. That's what I said to him. I said 4.
That is meaning, do you remember when is that happened to some, either Chiefs or either Pirates, score 4 goals? You don't remember. Me too.
Even the times when Jeris Kostana was playing, and he was able to break the record as far as the hat-trick is concerned. And that hadn't been broken in many, many years. And he was able to. Remember the rivalry between Jerry and Brian Baloy, Spider-Man. So you do have to dig deep because they're never high-scoring games. Benny McCarthy coming through and joining Pirates. You know, those were also those moments where there was a high-volume games. But usually, remember people started to call it a draw B or a dull B because there was lack of goals, within the derby because everybody was cautious, everything was tactical, there was no free playing of the game.
Except my time. Sorry.
Except your time.
Sorry.
Huh?
I never play tactical match.
Ever?
Never. We always go fully attack. We punished, but we are winning also.
How many derbies did you lose?
2.
How many did you win?
3.
How many did you draw?
2.
Sounds like a maths lesson here. But the 2 that you lost,
Yeah, 1-0.
how did you lose them?
I lost on the counter-attack, both. We are over.
Bad tactics from you?
I don't think so. I'm going to repeat it again if I have a chance.
Yeah.
We are attacking 90 minutes, 1 counter-attack, bam, 1-0, match is over. Do I agree with that? Cap down for the tactic.
Yeah.
I'm agree with that. But the country not deserve that kind of derby. The Chiefs and Pirates must to fight against each other, must to play football.
Yeah.
Must to attack each other, must to score the goals, must to show the fans we are ready to kill them. Not we are ready to not be punished.
Yeah.
That is not a derby.
Yes.
I understand the matches.
You see, you make a good point because then they were starting to play football not to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
But that's
opposed to
what I'm
playing
telling
football
you.
to win.
Exactly.
I don't want to lose, you don't want to lose. What is going to happen in the pitch?
The fan boring.
Exactly. And you go home and you're calling that the blood derby. Or, I mean, we in this country, we can't allow to do that things has happened. We must to push Chiefs and Pirates to play open card, to entertain the people, to play football in the best capacity what they have. That is my opinion. I'm not saying anything
though, because
against anybody. Sorry.
No, I hear you, and that is an honest opinion that I do respect, and Magents will come in as well. But in that time, and everybody still talks about the happy people period that you had, and in not winning a title, but playing the best football, the people being happy, Joburg Stadium buzzing, and so on. Why and where do you think you might not have gotten it right to actually lift a title, given the players you had, the great football that you're playing? When you analyze it now, where do you think it could have gone wrong, in inverted commas?
I'm not lucky.
Just pure luck.
Pure luck.
Yeah.
somebody working in a. You asked me because I'm a Orlando Pirates coach in that time.
Correct.
Somebody working 3 years in Orlando Pirates, not winning anything in the first 2 years, but in the third year winning everything. And scored the goal in 86 minutes. The chance I kicked the ball came in a net, and they win the league. If is that ball go outside, Supersport is winning the league, isn't it? Or who is the competing? Who's Supersport?
At that time, yeah, it was Supersport, yeah.
And he's lucky the ball come in a net.
Yeah.
In my time, we did that guy in 86 minutes, hit the ball with a head, and the ball hit the bar and go out. If he hit the bar, come inside of the net, I'm in the league. Luck. Nothing special. You think I'm regret? No, not at all. Players did fantastic job. Management did everything what is necessary.
So you kept...
I did everything what is in my power to win the league. We try from the first match until to last match, we are the first on the log. 18 matches we not lost. We kill everybody. Everybody who is playing against us gets scared in the first minute. People is very happy. Entertainment football. The Chiefs supporters came in the stadium to watch how Pirates playing. I understand that. That is okay. That is right. We not win the league. We not. Some coaches win the league, some coaches not win the league. But I'm sorry for the players. They deserve to have a trophy and became legend like how is legend now with that trophy. They are just a legend without
the trophy. Hey. It's like having a mouth with no teeth, so it's difficult to bite and have
not like that. Yeah. Like a cake without cherish.
I mean, here's a guy who's obviously you knew about the trophy winning spree, and you got to try and get that back, because at the end of the day, like I was saying, you got your two traditional teams going 5 and 6 years respectively, no trophy.
Yeah.
You can't imagine a Barca or a Real Madrid going the same period with no trophy and no real action being taken to change the fortunes of that team.
But they don't have a Sundowns.
They don't have a Sundowns, yes. But then Sundowns have changed the landscape on many different ways, and very positively so. Whether it's from salaries, paying better, whether it's from getting players from the academy being brought in to join and not going to buy all the time. Obviously, the recruitment from outside of the country has brought in some of the best, and that is why the players that do make it into the starting lineup as well are some of the better foreign-based players to make it there. I mean, that's why it makes it difficult for Anthony Lafaux and everybody else to crack it in. They sit in the grandstand these days.
Yeah.
That's an important point. But still, those two have been denied by a team that has taken over and taken charge. How do they get it back?
Yeah, I think, Ruby, some of the things, you get a little bit you start losing your values, you understand? I think we need to go back to our culture. And then the other thing, but I always complain about it, coach. Here you're gonna play top 8. Call some of your ex-players just to come and talk to these guys as to how they won the top 8 previous years when they were playing, what the mechanism they used but you rightfully said it's fully that now everything is computer, is Google, you understand? But sometimes it works. Bringing those people in.
That is definitely working.
Yeah.
Far better than laptop.
To talk to these young boys, they've seen us, some they still see us on and off the field. And when you talk, they'll listen to you. That's for sure. I mean, if Pirate goes to Africa, the last time when they lost it, I spoke to to the chairman, I said, but sometime before you left for whatever, Burundi or what, you should have just invited us. We talked to the guys. We've walked that road of Champions League. We talked to the boys, what is expected of, what are they expecting, and all those things. And they'll take it from there. But
Do you
it's not
think
happening.
the guys, do you think they know who Magents Mutale is and what he did at Pirates?
Yeah, they
The
know.
current generation.
They know, because every time when I speak to few individuals, they tell me that, yeah, we had this powerful meeting and the chairman mentioned your name, Jerry's Kosala, about, because Tina, surely to win so many accolades at Pirates, we had characters.
Right.
We had characters, and we sometimes we wouldn't wait for manager to come and discipline something.
Yeah, you
We'll
discipline
take it upon our
Yeah,
shoulders.
that's what I said.
And the manager or chairman will hear about it 2 months later,
Yeah.
that there was a problem player, but the players themselves sorted it out.
Exactly.
But now everything, he has to go there, he has to go there. All those meetings, a lot of meetings, you understand? And the other thing now, I make you joke about it. I'm not sure, but maybe I'm laid back. But this warm-up of 1.5 hour, coach, is exhausting players.
What you mean?
They warm up 1 hour, 1.5 hour before
Who is
the
doing
match. I've seen
Who is
so
doing
many
that?
teams.
Don't tell me.
I'm telling you, you come there. The
1.5 hours.
Yes, the field.
How they play?
I'm not sure if the field is full of codes and
Ah, you mean that? Okay.
that.
Others-
We used to go. You know, we used to go and clap. We
Exactly.
5,
But
10
no,
minutes.
wait a minute. When you entering in a pitch and you warm up and you have that what he said, you dancing and doing something, you don't understand. Every movement is a warm up your part of the muscle. It's not necessary to open the laptop and you say, aha, this exercise we're going to do. No. In in South Africa culture, you're used to dancing.
Yeah.
But dance when you warm up. I'm allowed to that with my Pirates. In Ghana, you know how we warm up. We have a guy who is in army and he's have that army steps.
Yeah.
And you know, he's leading.
Yeah.
And when I get the players, all of them is ready. No injury. What, 1.5 hours, somebody?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
And they wear some ladies' bra.
Oh, that?
They check your.
Okay, wait a minute. Ladies' bra is,
Yeah.
ladies' bra is a new technology.
How do you
It's a
run
new
in the
technology.
ladies' bra?
Yeah.
And what- You have it, but they say they check your pulse, your what.
Yeah, but it's but it's very
Your
important.
ulcer and what.
You don't understand. It's very important. They are checking, and he's running 8.4 kilometer, which is meaning he's doing very good job. Running 8.4 kilometer,
In 90 minutes.
and in the training session in the 90 minutes also.
Yeah.
If you remember now, when you watch the Champions League, there is no more down. How many running? It's out. It's useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Messi is running 3.2 kilometer. And Messi scored 3 goals, and that who is running 8.4 kilometer doesn't know he's in a pitch or he's not in a pitch. You not even see him.
Not even one-shotted goals.
Yeah. And after that, when you realize to everybody actually running 8 kilometer in a one normal thing. You're running.
So it's an average thing. You run
average thing.
diagonal, you run head.
And what is that going to tell the coach? When I see him how he's kicked the ball, and he said, hey, but in a training he's very good. Look at the result what he have.
Yeah.
His oxygen is small. The pulse is always coming very, very, very fast down. Is bumping the heart, is everything. Is using that. I don't want to go in a medicine now. Then never mind, forget. Yeah. I know what I'm talking about. And that is meaning he's ready. He's ready for what? This is football, Baba.
Exactly.
It's not ready. Football, you must to be ready for football.
Yeah.
When you receive the ball, how you receive it, how you pass it, when you pass it, and how is that another guy receive and score the goal. That is football.
Coach, you look like you are hungry to coach a team. Are you coming to coach here in South Africa?
Hey, I'm suspecting.
But that's my profession, of course.
Yeah, but I mean...
I mean...
Yeah, tell us, coach.
Tell us, coach. I mean...
To tell us what? No. I
you
don't
are
have...
the coach.
No.
Either you tell us or we tell them.
Okay, you tell them.
No.
Okay. During the COVID, I spoke with my former players, give him some idea about new style of football academy, what they have. Do we combine those kind of things and give the special training to the extra talented players per position, which is meaning every position is have a special training to rise him quality up, which is meaning each of them bring the 4 or 5 players on the different position, and we give him the special training for per position, which is meaning the fullback, central defender, midfielder, striker.
Yeah.
And we're going to have that kind of training. When we finish this training on Saturday, Sunday, they go back to the academies and still playing for academy.
Right.
Playing the matches for academy. When he's not playing the match, coming to join for that extra training. And after that, we're going to rotate like that until we completely see that guy, that player is rising and is coming. What is idea? For my former players, I wanted to rise another legend.
Sure.
And that is the idea is good, but you know, financial issue, COVID, the parents in this time, they don't have money and you cannot push them. And the sponsors is scared to invest the money. That is all those kind of things, what I said, is give us a little bit difficult time to do that.
Where was
That
the
is the reason
academy going to
because
be based?
if we establish the academy, is going to be that Balfour Park.
Balfour Park.
Yeah, the Highlands Park training.
Yeah.
They have 5 beautiful pitches, staying there, hungry for our kids.
Yeah.
I don't understand. How is this country with these resources, what we have, not winning the World Cup? I'm not talking about anything World Cup.
It's politics,
But
Coach.
England, London, doesn't have 30% of that what we have.
No. But
When I saw the Balfour Park, I'm almost died.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
But that's why football...
5
Never mind
pitches.
you dying. Football has died because, again, remember when Zambia won the Africa Cup of Nations? Where were they training? They were training here in South Africa.
Wow,
They used the facilities here and they went to go and win. But the country that has the facilities every single day are not able to utilize those facilities.
But I
to
saw
do
the
and
kids
qualify anything.
every day when I'm coming to Santon. I see the kids playing in a park.
Yeah.
In a park. You put the small things and they're playing. But look at the Balfour, 5 pitches.
Yeah.
And you don't know which one is better. Honestly speaking. What is the calling that?
Marks Park.
Marks Park. 7 pitches.
Yeah. Proper.
Super sport. 7 pitches.
Natural grass. It's not even synthetic. It's natural grass, well looked after.
Do you know where I'm training in Nigeria? With Enyimba.
Yeah.
When is Enyimba win 2 times Champions League. In a school, when we put the goalpost through the bamboos.
Sure.
That is Enyimba, Nigeria, winning the Champions League twice in a row.
Not even facilities like this.
Yeah. But
So what needs to happen? Magents, you know this.
Yeah, but
there's a problem here of control.
Yeah.
There's problem of centralizing football, and then if Papic comes here wants to improve the lot, then they want to shut him down because he can't be involved. If Magents wants to come through and have his own setup, then Magents must.
Yeah.
So people want to centralize this football thing, but they're killing football in terms of the country.
exactly, Robert. Let's start the schools. No more fields at school.
Yeah. No more
Nothing.
football.
No more football, no
Yeah.
more fields, no more even a running track at school.
Yeah.
So no more sports at school. You go to public facilities, they're always locked. The security, when you go there, security say, I need a letter. You must go to the municipality to ask permission. Now kids, after school,
What they do?
they have to go there.
Open the laptop, open the phone, and
smoking and all that.
Yeah.
When we try to
Yeah.
bring the kids back to the sport, problem, you know, you're not registered, you must do this, you must do, we don't have money.
But what's the solution, though? Because we can't walk away from here without providing that solution. We look to the legends. We look to the coaching. We know that it's a nation that has the ability to do this, but we can't.
We must fight, continue to fight until we succeed.
Until when?
Until we succeed. Bro, we don't, no, but wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't have an option. You don't have an option.
Yeah.
You are every day in a football.
Yeah.
That is my profession. You understand me? I'm from
100%.
university for that.
Yeah.
That is my profession. I'm going to fight for that much as I can, and I'm never give up. If this road blocked, another road is going to be open. You understand? If it's not that academy, we're going to open something else for our kids to grow and be something, to feel is very important in the future. If I have from that academy 10 players who is playing in a PSL, not Papic. That is country academy. It's not my academy.
you know-
I'm just working on that.
You know what I mentioned? Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm going to come to your point.
Yeah.
When we spoke about some of the best foreign players that are able to play for a Sundowns, for example, I see my colleague Nuhu Adams posted a short while ago saying that Al Ali have reached an agreement with Mamelodi Sundowns over the transfer of Gaston Sereno for a fee of $3 million. He's going to sign a 3-year contract, and he's obviously going to reunite with his former coach, and it's a done deal. So all I'm saying, and again, it adds weight to what you mentioned when you said Sundowns, is that they're able to have an eye for the talent, bring them in, and now playing again for a team that's just won, their 42nd league championship in their history.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so what does that say?
But how is the calling player?
Sereno.
Sereno.
Yeah.
Why not South African player?
Because they're looking at,
What are they looking?
remember who?
Thank you very much.
But besides,
You get me?
No,
you
no,
get
no.
my point?
Yeah.
100%.
But wait a minute.
But who would you take from South Africa?
and who developed Sereno is South Africa.
The
But they
develop, I
saw
don't
him
think
from
so.
No,
South
not
Africa.
develop.
Not develop.
Play, yes. Not
Yeah,
develop.
playing.
Yeah.
But they saw him in South Africa.
But develop is the
Yeah.
Brazil or Argentina
Or
when he
Uruguayan,
start.
yeah.
Uruguay when he start
But
very
they
young.
saw him here.
They saw him
This
here,
one,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah. But
That's it.
how did he get from where he was before to here?
Yeah.
Was via Sundowns.
Via Sundowns,
So
exactly.
also when they were punishing Alali, who, so they've seen him play. They know his ability.
But you see, Robbie,
And that's what we say.
when we go back to the fighting, the fighting that coach said, I think people don't want to take ideas, coach. People don't want to learn. People don't want to grow. I mean, 2010, we hosted the World Cup. And it seemed that from World Cup, we never learned anything. Because remember, during 2010, all the pitches were 100% green and everything. And after World Cup, nothing. Nothing was no more maintained and everything. Look at the parking in the stadium. After World Cup, during World Cup was easy. You know, you're parking at field A or field B. You're sitting at seat A. After World Cup, everything went back to West.
Back to us.
You know? So we don't want to learn. We don't want to develop. That is why our football will remain where it is.
And that's very, very sad indeed. Give me a final score for this weekend.
The new score, I don't put aggregate. I'm going for 1-0.
1-0. But you said before 2.
I
Yeah,
know,
I
it's
said
changing.
1-0. No, I said 1-0. It will be enough for us.
1-0.
Coach, you see a comeback.
Not to passing,
Yeah.
but comeback, maybe.
4 goals?
No. It's not going to happen 4 goals. If they score 4, the Pirates will score 1. For my opinion, 2-1 Chiefs.
So Chiefs to win second leg,
2-1.
but Chiefs to exit the cup as a result. Okay.
As a result.
All right, Kosta Papic, always good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for sharing your experience. It's always great and refreshing on a Monday to talk football and to bring in these brains trust here to come and knock it down for us. Magents, thank you very much indeed, Baba.
Thanks very much.
You use that as a mask as well, no?
Yeah, and Coach, hope to see you in the top league soon.
How do you do it?
I said I wish to see him in the top league, coaching top in the PSL.
Top in the PSL.
Yeah. Yeah?
Nobody wants to play attacking football, Baba. Forget.
Okay, mask up. Okay, let's. Okay, there it is.
Mine is in the pocket. Okay.
There it is.
Small.
Some Zaga type.
Zeg.
But I'm still handsome in a mask. No?
All right, gentlemen, let's get out of here. Thank you so much. As I say, the Braids Trust here for today, and thank you so much for all the interaction.
Thank you.
Let's be out.